In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to design a button with interactive states in your preferred design software. Creating interactive elements like buttons can significantly enhance the user experience by providing immediate visual feedback. And it's a great skill to master whether you're working on web design, app interfaces, or any other interactive digital products. Let's start by designing your button in design mode. Begin by crafting the default look. This includes deciding on the color, text, and shape of your button. For example, you might choose to design a rectangular button with the label Submit displayed on it. This initial step lays the foundation for the interactive behavior you'll be adding shortly. Once the button design is ready, the next step is to convert this element into a component. This is crucial because hover interactions, which we're aiming to implement, rely on component states. To do this, select all the layers that make up your button. Once selected, right-click and choose Make Component from the menu, or simply use the shortcut Ctrl or Command+K. This action transforms your static element into a versatile component. Now, with your button component ready, you need to add a hover state to it. With the component still selected in design mode, look over to the Property Inspector where you'll find a panel labeled Component. Click the plus sign next to Default State and select Hover State from the drop-down options. This creates a new variant of your component specifically for hover interactions, enabling you to customize its appearance separately from the default. Next, you'll design the appearance of the hover state. With the hover state active, you can modify various attributes, perhaps change the background color to a darker shade, alter the text color, add a drop shadow, or even scale the button up slightly. As you make these changes, ensure you've double-clicked into the component to edit the hover state specifically, as overlooking this can result in unexpected behaviors. Once the hover state is designed, switch over to prototype mode to assign the trigger for the hover interaction. Navigate to the Prototype tab and select your component in its default state. In the Interaction panel, set the trigger to Hover. For the action, you can choose between Auto Animate or Transition, directing it to the hover state of your component. For simpler effects, Transition is often sufficient, whereas Auto Animate can deliver smoother transitions. Be sure to set your easing and duration. Something like a 0.3-second ease out is a popular choice. Now it's time to test your work. Click the desktop preview icon to see your prototype in action. Hover your cursor over the button, and you should witness it switch to the hover state appearance seamlessly. If you encounter any issues, ensure you're working in a desktop viewport, which supports hover interactions, and double-check that your component states are configured correctly. In most scenarios, the button will revert to its default state once the cursor moves away. However, if your design incorporates nested states or complex transitions, you may wish to explicitly wire the hover state to revert on a mouse-out trigger or another suitable action. And there you have it, a fully interactive button designed to provide a responsive and engaging experience for users. Remember, keeping interactions simple not only aids functionality, but also enhances reliability across different states. Thank you for watching, and happy designing.